Oh my god, the fridge is open again.
Dude, I told you a billion times to keep this fucking closed. Stupid dead bodies, I swear to God.
What is up, Houserites? This is Jason Houser speaking, and today we're going to talk about the Slumber Party.
No, that's the 2021 version. There you go, that's the original version. Keep it that way, please.
We're going to talk about the Slumber Party Massacre. Let's talk!
This 1982 slasher film shows a killer with a driller stalking these, people and then piling dead bodies. I think you get the point. Oh yeah, did I mention that they're at the slumber party? Here are the facts you should know. Rita Mae Brown, the author of Ruby Fruit Jungle, wrote this as a spoof under the title Sleepless Nights. The other working title for it was Don't Open the Door. It might be hard to hear, but no shit, there's people arguing out there. They just won't shut the fuck up. Amy Holden Jones, the director of this film, turned down the editing job for E.T. the Extraterrestrial in order to direct this film. E.T.'s overrated. Peace, Spielberg! Before Slumber Party Massacre, Amy Jones actually edited for Joe Dante and Martin Scorsese. Here are her other credits. She directed that movie with Jamie Lee Curtis. She directed that movie. She co-wrote that one. She co-wrote that one. And then she co-created this one right here. It's pretty fucking obvious that she's done more than that. The Slumber Party Massacre was shot during the fucking summer in LA. The movie stars Michelle Michaels, Robin Still, and how do you pronounce that surname? Brink Stevens is also in this one. She is an actress and a model. Michael Chapman helped with the equipment for filming and also hired some actors. He is also the husband of Amy Jones. He's also done cinematography for Raging Bull, Taxi Driver, Ghostbusters 2, and even the music video for Michael Jackson's Bad, also directed by Martin Scorsese. I'm starting to see the motherfucking connections. Amy Holden Jones and her husband shot the first few scenes at her house for $1,000. Ralph Jones, the brother of Amy Jones, made the music for this film. This film was distributed by New World Pictures, founded by Roger Corman and his brother Gene. Okay, now let's talk about my thoughts on this movie. I'm gonna give it either an A if it's awesome and amazing, a B if it's good, a C if it's okay, a D for bad, or an F for a terrible movie. Okay, so I'm gonna give this a B. It's good. Not great, but good. It is a watchable movie that has one of my favorite slasher killers in slasher cinema. He doesn't talk. His backstory is vague. You barely know what fucking happened to him in the fucking past. He also has an interesting weapon of choice, and he has that creepy voice that I actually think fits the character. His raspy voice where he's like, I love you. Kind of, that's spook status right there, okay? A slasher that can talk, but with a secret backstory. Even though you know bits and pieces of it, but secret! His kills are mostly memorable. I say mostly, and I'll get to that any minute. The humor in this movie is fantastic, and I enjoy it, and it makes the movie fun. And the music sounds like it could have been used for a vampire flick, but overall it's fun to listen to. The ambiance in this movie gives off that darker tone, which obviously is not really a surprise at all. It's one hell of a slumber party that deserves your attention. I love you. So those were the good things about it. Let me tell you the bad things about it. There's not a lot of bad things, but I'll just say it. The body is not gonna help you. Keep that fucking shut. So please do not depend on the body to pull it in for you. Like, you gotta shut it, like yourself. You push it. You gotta push it all the way in, okay? Thank you. Work hard, play hard. Now, I'm not trying to spoil it too much, but off-screen deaths, I really want to see deaths when it comes to slasher movies. Sometimes off-screen deaths will work. It does not work in this film. Now, as a slasher film fanatic, I will have to admit that there's people that do not like slasher films at all. So, for those of you who want to have people that you give a shit about, this movie's not for you. Unless you care for the killer, because the killer is basically the main deal. It's kind of a main deal in this film. But for a slasher movie fanatic, it's kind of pretty obvious. That doesn't really count. There's also some scenes that are unnecessary that fill in the blanks, if you know what I mean. They fill in the running time. But otherwise, I think that's it. It just deserves a B in my opinion. That is good though. You really want to worry about it if it's a D or an F. So I'm gonna stop right there because I don't want to spoil it. It's flawed, but fun to watch. It's a killer good time. It's one hell of a slumber party. Boobs. That's my fucking overall opinion. But it deserves a B. It's a good film, and I do recommend it. Only if you are a slasher film fanatic, or fan, whatever you want to call yourself, or if you're open-minded and want to check out slasher movies.
Thank you guys so much!
Now before I go,
Linked in the description,
you will see my short film, Frank Hates You. Do you want to know what HOUZER is? Well, check out that linked in the description as well, and you will learn how to do the ritual. Shut up, dog. A fucking dog. It's a fucking dog. Become a HOUZERite today. Join me. Join my cult and become a HOUZERite. Thank you guys so much. You guys have been great. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe.